Harmon, in response to the PSC statement, said that his party, APNU AFC, is not surprised but astonished at the PFC's call for removal of the officials from their respective offices based on trumped-up charges against them.
This is wicked and unacceptable. The APNU AFC condemns this type of political posturing by the Private Sector Commission. It is opposite to remind the Private Sector Commission that the rule of law must prevail and that these persons are presumed as innocent until proven guilty.
In a statement released to the media on Saturday, the PSC said, and I quote, "Senior officials of GECOM, including the Chief Elections Officer Keith Lowenfield and District 4 Returning Officer Claremont Mingo, along with a number of other officials assisting these officers and an Information Technology Officer, are charged before the courts with misconduct in public office. Nevertheless, as far as we know, none of these officers have been dismissed from their employment with GECOM, nor have they been suspended from duty. It is unthinkable and certainly unacceptable that GECOM should proceed to conduct local government elections while these officers remain employed and involved in the conducting of these elections." End quote. Meanwhile, in a telephone conversation with this newscast on Monday, Chairperson of the Ghana Elections Commission, Justice Claudette Singh, stated that while the Commission is not subject to the control of any other body, such matters will be addressed among the commissioners, referring to the removal of those staff members. When this newscast inquired of Justice Singh whether the officials of the Commission who are currently before the courts would hamper the progress or outcome of the upcoming election, she stated that as a result of being the victim of a number of abuses and threats, she did not wish to make any comments in that regard, except by way of press releases. She, however, did say that the Commission is currently in preparation for the upcoming elections and that the President would soon be advised as to the Commission's readiness to hold those elections. Harmon, in his statement, said that the national recount exercise subsequent to the March 2020 elections have revealed widespread fraud on the part of the People's Progressive Party, which will be proven through the election petitions which are currently before the court, citing that this is the only prescribed mechanism to deal with irregularities surrounding an election. Harmon therefore called on the PSC to allow the law to take its course.
The only mechanism that exists for dealing with irregularities in elections is the election petition. In the circumstance, the Private Sector Commission cannot and must not pronounce on the conduct of elections. This should be left to the courts.
Currently before the courts are Chief Elections Officer Keith Lowenfield, Returning Officer for Region 4 Claremont Mingo, and Information Technology Officer Enrique Livan, among others, all charged for misconduct while in public office. These charges stem from the recently concluded electoral saga, which saw the two major political parties, PPPC and APNU AFC, leveling allegations of electoral fraud, each against the other. Wendell Badrie, HGP Nightly News.